creepy and they're kooky, mysterious and spooky.
Electronic music has always had that kind of weird thing with like what is the performer bringing to it visually. They're just, you know, some DJs and stuff like are very personable and have are great like that, and so it's fun to even just watch them kind of dance around and stuff. And then there's the kind of the other side of it, which is the kind of more, you know, conceptual AV show where the person is just kind of standing there and the stuff is happening behind them. So I kind of wanted to try and maybe mix a bit of them both. Yeah, just kind of create a playground where it didn't really have to be as serious as well. I suppose that's the thing for me with the Arad project. It's more kind of, it's a little bit more playful. I kind of think of it as more colorful. Also, the kind of styles of music that I've done have changed pretty quickly over the different releases. It started off much kind of more kind of straight, kind of grayscale-y techno, and then I started kind of doing the processed vocals part of it. I want the kind of on-screen persona to be kind of come its own character and something that you could kind of see that character on the screen could write its own songs and have its own weird fantasy worlds. For me, that's always kind of what electronic music really represents for me, is kind of escapism. And you know, it's like this way that like a young guy growing up in the countryside in Ireland can kind of, you know, hear all this kind of sci-fi space music from Detroit or Birmingham, or just this kind of weird robotic stuff, and you kind of put on your headphones and you go to somewhere totally different. And I've always liked that, and so I kind of now with the AV part of it, I kind of feel that can become a visual part of it as well. I think I'm pretty close to being able to use this kind of whole face tracking concept as a live show, and so I'd really like that to be kind of part of it as well, you know, like the kind of character really kind of visually comes alive for people on stage as well. So I'll be there, I'll be singing, it'll be kind of processed, and then behind it'll be kind of like abstract processed visuals, but you can still see it's the person on the stage and stuff. So it's kind of like, it's like my human self and an alter ego behind, and so I kind of like that idea. And I often, like as I've started doing it, I've kind of noticed myself being kind of inspired by the alter ego, if you will. Like it kind of becomes such a kind of crazy psychedelic thing. It kind of pushes you a little bit more to be like, you know, yeah, what would that character sing about? What worlds would they inhabit and stuff like that. And so I find it kind of becomes this nice feedback loop between the two. You know? Visuals with lacquer recently, I mean the first, I kind of go through different versions of the AV show. The first one was a very kind of simple thing. I just tried to make as much as I could out of the old lacquer logo, which was kind of like 3 circles. What really blew me away at the start was Alvinotto's AV show. I saw that at Block, and that was just, you know, that was just mind-blowing for me. Basically because it was so simple in some ways. It was just like lines, colored lines that moved, and I was like, that's, you know, but the whole AV show was like that, and that really influenced me. Just this idea of kind of like taking one idea and just pushing it as far as you can, you know. I tend to be very chaotic. I'm a bit of a magpie mind. I'm always interested in new things, like a kind of small puppy, like, ooh, that's interesting, and I get very excited. And that used to kind of annoy me at the start. I used to wish I had more of a kind of minimalist aesthetic. But then after a while I just realized, well, that's not me, you know, that's not who I am. I'm kind of messy, chaotic, and that should just come out of my work. Yeah, with visuals and music, it's kind of, yeah, chicken and egg, which comes first, you know. But yeah, for me, they're just so interlinked that I don't really think of them as separate anymore. And I really enjoy that. I kind of feel like I've left something out if I just do an audio only thing, you know. Even if it's just something as small as the artwork, or even if I don't even do the artwork myself, getting like my idea across to whoever did it, that was really good. I worked with La Turbo Avedon for the Bedouin thing, and when somebody really listens and you describe what you're looking for, and then they come out with a nice piece of artwork, it's like, okay, that's where we're going with this, and then it feels complete, you know. Yeah, so the live show, at the start I was just, at the start it was a very kind of classic techno like live set, so it was just, Ableton, the push here and stuff like that, just kind of messing around, processing stuff, kind of looping stuff, all that sort of thing. But then once I started to do the vocal part of it, that took a while to kind of, I did 1 or 2 shows that were probably a bit ropey at the start, and I realized, like, I'm not a trained singer. It's like a synthesizer, but I just happen to be putting words to it. So when you're driving stuff with autotune and with vocoders and stuff like that, it's basically you're writing synthesis lines with MIDI and stuff like that, and then you just happen to be saying things through it, and that's kind of, you're controlling the rhythm, I suppose, and of course you're controlling the pitch. I'm not singing totally out of key, I can hold a note, but yeah, I liked that really synthesis kind of approach to it, and so yeah, once I figured out kind of, where to have stuff pre-programmed and where to have stuff live, for me, and myself and Ian always talk about this, it's really important as an electronic producer, we spend so long working on the sound, it's important when you go out live that you influence that sound in a way that improves it or brings a live element to it that's necessary, and you're not just cutting stuff up and adding effects to things just to do something live. For me, like, some of the most interesting live performances I've seen have actually been DJs who've just been really good on 2 turntables, because they're, it's like you don't need to control everything, you just need to control a few bits and practice doing those bits. I mean, for ages with the Lacquer show, I used to just, when I would do some visuals and then I'd just have a CDJ with, like, Ian would do the main part of the music, and then I would have just vocal samples or little parts of the melodies on a CDJ and just pitch it up and down and just trigger it with the little cue points, or and I found out I was actually adding more interesting stuff that way than I was having a full array of, like, complicated patches or stuff like that. Yeah, it's like, it's important to kind of know where you're adding something interesting to the show, and I feel like the Arad show, the live set now, all the tuning is driven by MIDI and stuff like that, and I'm happy that I just can now perform and I can focus on my singing and not having to be worried about spinning too many plates, So last year at Krake, it was really something special for me, also because basically Nico and Katinka and the Killy Kill were the whole reason I'm kind of making music. Like, one of our friends recommended us to them, and they started our whole Lacquer career, Arad, all that sort of stuff. They've been supportive of us over the years. So for me, it was a really special night. That's when I really feel that was the gig that I felt really was like my best Arad gig, and it was like a good space, just the right size, nice people before and afterwards. And the great thing about all the Killy Kill stuff is it's never kind of like, po-faced kind of like shaping kind of, or sceney kind of vibe. It's just always like they could have a punk band, they could have somebody banging a stick for an hour, you know what I mean? It's always interesting and out there sort of stuff, obviously, great electronic music as well, but you don't feel limited, like, okay, I have to play 4/4, or I have to play like 133 BPM, take the kick drum out, bring in a hi-hat, techno all night. It's like, it's really, you can do whatever you want, and Nico's just like, great, so that night was really special for me, and just like a nice vibe. I got to focus on the kind of singing, on the performance. The crowd are there, they're feeding back to you, and there's good energy and stuff. So yeah, it's really nice when you can do gigs like that,
Hello, it's me, Wes Baggaley, with episode 1 of 3 of Wes Works It Out, Techno Training. Training to 3 of my favourite techno records. The first record I've picked is Laurent Garnier, Crispy Bacon, because it's got some really good memories for me. I loved it when it came out, it's got loads of energy, and it's really good for bouncing about to. Here it is. Wes Baggaley, Wes Works It Out in hot pink chapter 10 t-shirt. Really, really amazing. 3 techno workouts, little mini workouts that we're doing. High intensity interval training. Make sure there's nothing around. We don't need any equipment. And we're going to start off with jumping jacks, just to do yourself a little warm up. It's a lovely exercise. Opening up your shoulders, moving them around, opening up your hips. I love opening my legs, mate. Okay, we're opening up our hips and we're getting nice and warmed up. Your heart and lungs are starting to breathe faster. We're just going to do this for about a minute. Jumping jacks. What I forgot to tell you at the beginning is if you've got high blood pressure, heart problems, diabetes, or any health problems at all, ask your doctor before you start doing any training. Yes, this is amazing. Laurent Garnier, Crispy Bacon, one of my favourite songs. Keep moving with these jumping jacks, it's going to be wonderful. Okay, so we've been doing it for a minute now. Just start jogging on the spot for a minute. Jogging on the spot. This is still your warm-up. Yeah, and what we're going to do now is we're going to go down to the floor and get into this press-up position. And what I want you to do is bring your knee up, out and around, like a dog doing a piss. Opening up your hips. 3, 2, 1, and then the other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then what we're doing is we're swapping legs. Open up your hip. This is just a mobility exercise for your hips, keeping your shoulders back, eyes down. 3, 2, 1, then in the other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now what we're going to do, get into the press-up position, shoulders nice and tight, lifting your shoulders up, waking up your abs. Bring your knee up to your chest and back. Mountain climbing. Wonderful. Just going to do this for another few seconds. Remember, it's still your warm-up. We need to warm up properly before we start doing this. 3, 2, 1, then out to the side. Out to the side with your knee. Look at my fat ass. Keep moving. 2, working your obliques. 1. And then what I want you to do is get into this sort of down dog position. Just do a few little calf pedals. Just stretch your calves out a little bit. And in 3, 2, 1. Standing up. Jogging on the spot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you 3 exercises, 3 rounds. So it's 2 cardio exercises and a resistance exercise. 30 seconds. 30 seconds, I've just spat at the camera, I'm sorry. And 40 seconds for your resistance exercise. So your first exercise, we're just jogging on the spot. Yeah. And in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, I want you to bring your knees right up. 30 seconds running on the spot. Really good. Remember, we go at your own pace. So, even if it's just this, that's absolutely fine. And if you want to go faster, you can go faster. What I want you to do is bring your knees up as high as you can. It's 30 seconds. I've got my stopwatch down here. Keep it going. You've got 7 seconds left. 6, 5, 4, 3, look at my ass. 2, 1, and then what I want you to do is kick yourself up the bum. So, as well as getting your heart rate up, and you're breathing heavier, taking nice big breaths, we're also stretching down the front of your legs. A dynamic stretch. Keeping it moving. 10 more seconds. 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we're moving into a lunge. So, forward and back. Forward and back. Don't smack your knees on the floor like I'm doing. I've got very short legs. Keep it moving, nice big step. When you do the lunge, make sure both your feet are pointed in the same direction. This is 40 seconds. With the lunges, your forearm should be parallel with the floor. The front curve should be parallel with the back thigh. Keeping your chest up. Plant that front foot, push back off the front leg. Really, really good. Keep it going. We've got another 10 more seconds. Lunges. If this is too easy for you, you can do a plyometric lunge. Jumping from one lunge to the other one. Just be careful you don't smack your knees on the floor. Like I said, don't come running to me when you break legs. Now you'll get a little rest. 20 seconds. Then we're going back to the beginning. Keep it going, keep it going. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then running on the spot again, bringing your knees up as high as you can. Really good, it's 30 seconds. Okay, it's just 30 seconds. I want you to go as fast as you can, move your asses. Everybody move, come on, get up off your asses, you lazy bitches. Keep it moving. Do it for Laurent Garnier. Keep it going, and you can go this fast if you want to. Turn it into a sprint. You've got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, then kick yourself up the arse again really quickly. Keep it moving. I'm getting a little sweat on already. Little 5-minute techno workouts. Spitting everywhere. Keep it going. 20 seconds left. Remember, it's as fast as you can go, not as fast as this hot bitch is going. Keep it moving. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Straight into the lunges. 40 seconds. 40 seconds of lunges. Keep going. Then after this one, you get a 20-second rest again. Then we do it all over again. Lunges with an arm raise. Stop smacking your knees on the floor. It's been wonderful, hasn't it?
Alright mate, how you doing? What are you after? Good. Sound, yeah, we've got some of that in stock. Yeah. This we got you from Area Z. Unfortunately, DPD, you know what it's like in Germany, delivery is pretty shite. So we've still got you a t-shirt and the rest of the discography to come. I'll get to you when it gets to you, but this is yours for now, yeah? All good? Cheers, mate. Legend. Busy day. Hold on. You're the Ely Marine stuff. Milton Bradley. Fucking legend, man. Absolutely slick. Sent you a few extra free stickers with the bag and that for you. Sorted. Absolute class. All good, all good. Alright, okay. Busy. Yeah, I think this is yours over here. Is that one of the records? Was that yours? Yeah? Was that yours? Yeah, that's yours, yeah. A few people have ordered these themselves, so they sent us a few of them. So he's got one there for you as the tote bag. And it's very confusing because a few people have ordered them, so yeah, I'll get into it. Same again. There you go, mate. And also the examiner with the full release there and the stickers inside. There you go. What have you got? Oh, what does he say? That's what I was saying. The past two guys were in for the same thing. Popular choice right now. There you go. The examiner records again. One more. There you go. That was for you. That was one of the camel balls. Oh wait, sorry. No, it wasn't the camel balls. You're the last one that got the examiner records there. There you go. Also, seems to be a popular one. You better hope you're not DJing at the same night or you'll be playing the same tunes. There. What are you doing? Yeah, that and a few camel balls. There's the last of the camel balls. Lucky there. Hit 3. French label. Load of dub techno. Sweet. There you go. Hold on to it. Don't lose it. Don't drop it. It's been imported specifically for you. Another customer. Okay. How are you doing? Sweet. Every daily? Hold on, let me see in front of me. Is this your stuff? Did you order that? Yeah, I think that was it. Yeah, that was it. Sweet ass pants, leopard pants, scarves, scarves, tops, everything. Is that yours? Yeah? Is that yours? Yeah, I think, yeah. There we go. There we go. Just double checking, mate. Double checking. Really nice bag as well. Good choice. Sweet. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. What time is it? Can you still buy that? There's a curfew on right now. Sweet. Yeah, you got the warning releases here. Yeah, yes. Right, calm down. Right, pay attention. Ran one of the stages last year. Last year we back on fucking sick parties. Tight. Yeah, oh yeah. Also, yeah, both of you got one of the releases. Sick. There you go. Enjoy yourselves. Enjoy yourselves. Nothing. Right. Right, mate, come forward. All good. So, yeah, that's... She lost control. In Scotland, you say, did she, aye? And she lost control, did she, aye? Yeah, she got magazine and cassette for you from that. It's tight, yeah, enjoy it. Enjoy it. Go for it. Let me know how you think of it. Sorted. That one beer. Alright, okay. Chubby chops. This for sucking on the dance floor. I know the feeling. All good. Sorted. Alright, you ordered the Arden t-shirt. But I mean, you're going to get in there and you're going to go taps off and take it off. So, on you go. Enjoy yourself. Sorted. Right, next. Come forward. All good. You're starting there. I fucking... No, I didn't realise we were entering pigs into the club, but here we go. Diffuse reality. That's what I've been trying to do for the past 15 years. There you go. Got some 6 stickers and releases from them here, Diffuse Reality. There you go, mate. Are yours? That's the right one, yeah. That's it. There you go, troops. Sorted. That's the last one. Mellow. Oh, this one me and my flatmate sing all the time. This one here, part of the... It's this right one? It is. I love the artwork on this. It's sick. South London analog material. I'm not sure where they're from, but like really sick artwork, really sick tunes, classic. Oh, yeah, really like good choice. I think we've got a couple of them actually. Who else is you? See the? You're the other one. It's also ordered. All right, sound. Yeah, the person before was just in for that as well. Sick, love it, love the shit. It's class. Go in there. Kinder Regal. Did you get this here? Is a fake? No. Oh wait, yeah. No, I see it here. Yeah. Wow. Oh no, sick. No, this is the stuff from About Blank. We're actually a guy that looks like vaguely similar to me is playing tomorrow night. Sick club. Yeah, class. Really nice collection and stuff there. You enjoying it? Was it?
Yeah, I want that too.
Was this for your mate?
Yeah,
this is for your mate. You also want that? Oh, right, okay. Yeah, sick. Well, I'd also say to you, make sure you go down front left. The guy that's playing he's class. He's a lovely, genuine guy, really handsome, got good chat. Go for it. Love it. So, I am Roke. I've got to get there. Yep. So that is. That's up for you. That's for me. Sorry, mate. That's Mechatronica. Rage and the Grease Mill are shut down, but there you go. They sent you a small. Oh no, you must be the large. Sorry, you're not small. You're not. No, you won't fit into that. There's a large for you. There you go, mate. There's a large. Sent you a whole package of clothes. On you go. Sorted. There you go. They also run mechatronica stuff. There's a guy that was in here just before you. He was severely larger than you. Maybe watch out for him. Yeah, they're playing tomorrow night actually at Krake Festival, aren't they? They're on stages. Fucking love their tunes, man. It's sick. Well, watch out for that big creepy guy. Oh, that other girl forgot her Kinder Regal. Oh, I'll eat that. You alright, mate? What have you got? Let's see. Yeah, who's got it? Oh, I think, is this you that chopped off the fucking chugging techno syncretism stuff? Is that you? Alright, sound. There you go, mate. Sorted. There's your Saturday night. Clear your schedule. You're gonna have some fun, aren't you? There you go. Sorted. Right, you keep waving at me. Hey. Alright. Ah, sick. This is a good show. You have the Of Dama Vida Gaba, the Thomas Hickman reissue. That's a good show. Also, very Corona ballads right there. You got both of it. You got the techno reissue and you've also got this banger. Sorted. There you go. You can sit and play that record all day long in your house and no one will be infected. You're good. Class. Right, I think that's almost time to shut up. Still broke, I still need to sell some more camel balls to break even, but have you got something else in it? That's the that's you, mate. Chord vodka. I was shit at it, but maybe you can do something better with it. Like really brilliant piece of equipment. Love it. Sounds off it's great. Enjoy yourself, mate. Enjoy it better than I did. Go for it. Thank you. Anyone else?
They're creepy and they're kooky, mysterious and spooky.
Hi, my name is Purita D. I'm a DJ, a painter, illustrator. We're here on top of the Mauer wall because I painted for the Krake Festival to show the versatility that one can have besides making just music. I started to paint around in '96 and then I had a little break. I started again like in 2001. With the DJing, I also started like in around 2000, 2001, so it is a bit like the same time that it all started to develop. I came to Berlin in 2008. I was invited here for a graffiti jam to paint and to DJ. So again, it's a full circle. Yeah, I fell in love with the city. I had been here before, but not in such a context. And I really felt like a strong vibe for me, the hip hop vibe, but also of course the clubbing scene was different than in Holland because of many different reasons, but I will not go into that right now. Yeah, that's why I came to Berlin, for the graffiti and the music, and that's why I'm still here. The music I like to play is always funky. If you talk about genres, it's from acid to ghetto house, Italo music, booty, Miami bass, old school hip hop, funk, techno, house, old school, late 80s stuff. I like to mix it all together and create my own style, my own vibe. Well, the graffiti is funny because, of course, it did not start straight away in the way it developed, but the combination for me of actually playing at free parties, for example, in big warehouses, made it also possible to paint at the same moment, at the same party. So it is a funny combination. Yeah, I get lost in it in the same way, I think, in a different form. I got contacted by Katinka, actually. They had found some of my sets and they really liked that I was also playing the booty stuff, the ghetto house, and they were looking for a DJ for one of their parties, the ghetto house special. So that was the start, and since then it clicked very well and we love each other. Music wise, also other styles, it fitted. So they kind of adopted me, and since then I'm a kill kid. Krake Festival, I played like last year, maybe one time, and the year before. It was once at the after party. There was a really nice set at the Griesmühle. Yeah, it's already been crossed. It goes very fast at the Mauerpark. Well, and then the beer falls. It was not my fault. I had a great time with the crew, and now we are going for an interview. This record I never got to play out because I haven't found the right party for it yet. Well, I've played like on a couple of hip hop parties, of course, but this one I have got so much hip hop. This one just never came with me, and I kind of regret it. But it will come soon. It's on label Syndicate. It's some London hip hop.
Here we go. Check this one out.
89. I'm not sure. I hope my voice comes through like this. It's fucking dope.
I'm passionate for the mic, no one can ever copy.
So,
producing rhymes,
enjoy
so
it.
it's like a hobby. Providing joy, I'm known as a disciple, but I'm the one they missed that in the Bible. Cause just like faith, I'll never stop growing. I'm on your thoughts when you're not even knowing. The Prince of Charm, when ladies start stinging, I'm caught in a sec cause my phone keeps
this is
ringing.
for me
I'm
like the
lost
ultimate
my famous
party
round
in
the
music,
corner,
actually.
wax so hot,
But
you can play them in the sauna. The
you don't
kids
get to
with
play
the
this stuff
insight.
like
Cool,
directly on a
right,
techno
trying to
party.
recite. Forget
I
about
do
it, it's
experiment
shite.
loads with my dog. Cazzo! Wait.
He's the name, not he's the next one. If you can't cope, why don't you stay asleep? But
So
no
guy.
one asked you to grab hold the mic. You say that you're close, but you're not even like me. Rethink next time you enter. Hip hop isn't safe like an inverse play center. It's made for the real guys, not for
Imagine
the
he starts to fuck it in front of the camera.
And telling white lies, leave it to us to start
this
your
extra-
fantasy.
is this
Getting
for
cold
children
bad on
too?
the MIC. Cool cash, the specialist, just like a Methodist. Hard to convince you should not be into this. Fingers
He loves the
incurable,
music too.
cut is so durable. Jealousy, something is bad but not bearable. Tasting the joys of posses getting posy when we're just chilling. Y'all like to be nosy. Not beat, easy. DJ, why don't you just change that beat for me? Oh, this sounds kind of good.
This record has got a great memory for me and for other people, hopefully as well. The moment that I want to tell you all about was at the Szigет Festival in Budapest with the Krake Festival last year, actually. Our cameraman was also witnessing there, and he was filming whilst he was dancing, so that's a good sign. That's one of those that I also often have in my bag because, yeah, it always works. But the moment was that there were like a whole group of cheerleaders in front of us, and at a certain point, the whole public, and I don't know, there were a couple of thousands, I think, they all started to sing along with us. So it was just beautiful. It's the Fast Eddie. I Desire You. It's on the Fast Track Volume 1. It's a like double album. There are many more great tracks on it, but this one. It's some brave elements. Trance. So yeah. So when you can hear the proper bass, you know what I mean. Desire. Ooh. Well, this next one is actually to answer the question of which is one of my favorite records and that I often have in my bag. Of course, it depends on the party and where I play, but this one is always good and it really expresses for me like the vibe I want to create on the dance floor. It's a DJ Dion one, DBG project, and it's Party Peeps is the name, from Dance Mania, of course. And there you go. Yeah, it loosens up, you know? It's like, yeah. With such records, I wish that I was on the dance floor. Actually, I would love to hear myself playing sometime as an outsider, as a dancer, but yeah, that's impossible, of course. Here I would speed it up a little bit. This is my lovely companion Katso, aka MC Terror, and he loves to sing a song for us. Katso. I try to train him a bit for the lower tones. Sometimes it works. Hey, yeah, we love to sing together, but he's a little bit camera shy. Sorry.
Going down to South Park and
Wer kennt es nicht? Endlich Pre-Listening-Session bei Sekt und Obst, doch zum Servieren nur die billigen, alten, flachen Testpressungen im Haus? Das ist nun für immer vorbei. Für Vinyl-Puristen gibt es ab sofort Abhilfe.
Oh, und da sind wir auch schon zurück bei BS24, Ihrem Home-Shopping-Sender. Schön, dass Sie dran geblieben sind, zu Hause an den Empfangsgeräten, aber auch hier im Studio Leipzig, meine Damen und Herren. Danke, dass Sie dran geblieben sind. In der letzten Stunde hatten wir schon Top-Produkte. Nicht unerwähnenswert natürlich der USB DJ Mac Remover Koffer. Ein Top-Produkt, das war sehr schnell ausverkauft. Und das zweite Top-Produkt der letzten Stunde, das Original Jeremy Underground Saunahandtuch aus Frankreich eingetroffen. Was ich noch kurz erwähnen möchte, bevor wir zum nächsten Produkt kommen, in der nächsten Stunde, frisch aus Ibiza, hinten im Lager, lagert es schon, ich habe schon einen kleinen Schluck betrunken, ein Top-Produkt, der Original Ibiza-Sake von Richie Horton, meine Damen und Herren. Als nächstes für Sie im Angebot ein Produkt, das im Grunde jeder Mensch besitzen muss. Nicht nur Musikfreunde, auch Freunde des gesunden Essens. Vitamine für die Ohren, meine Damen und Herren. Das neue Top-Produkt, der Vinyl-Obstteller. Und meine Damen und Herren, Sie werden sich sicher fragen, was haben wir hier Schönes? Das ist natürlich ganz klar eine Rarität. Sie werden es nirgendwo finden. Sie können zu Fuß laufen von hier bis nach Norwegen oder bis Südamerika. Sie werden es nirgendwo finden. Sie haben es nur hier. Das ist nämlich die Vinyl-Obstschale. Wir benutzen aber, das versteht sich natürlich von selbst, nur die feinsten Materialien. Wir haben hier die Giegling 01, eine Ob8 originale Giegling 01, denn wir wählen unsere Produkte ausschließlich aus nach dem Verkaufspreis bei Discogs. Und deshalb haben wir hier diese wunderschöne Obstschale. Wenn Sie sie selber noch nicht haben, dann holen Sie sie sich. Falls Sie sie schon haben, ist es ein wunderbares Geschenk für Ihre Lieben und Verwandten. Für jeden Vinylliebhaber ist dieses wunderschön geformte Produkt ein Spitzending. Ich selber habe schon 2 davon. Nicht nur Giegling haben wir im Angebot, wir haben auch noch verschiedene andere Raritäten. Später in der Sendung werden wir Ihnen auch diese vorstellen. Nun fragen Sie sich, warum brauchen Sie das? Es ist ganz klar, es ist fast rund, meine Damen und Herren. Und es passen bis zu 5 Obstprodukte hinein. Dieses Produkt eignet sich hervorragend zum Verschenken, hervorragend im Grunde genommen für jeden Anlass. Auch für das spontane Tinder-Date können Sie das mitbringen. Es wird Ihnen Glück bringen. Unsere Vinylobstschalen werden in Deutschland hergestellt und zwar in der Nähe von Meißen. Wir haben einen sehr streng vorgegebenen Produktionsprozess. Unsere Vinylobstschalen werden für 128 Sekunden bei 90 Grad in einem wohltemperierten Ofen nahezu gebacken und danach handgeformt. Das führt dazu, dass jede unserer Schalen ein Unikat ist. Meine sehr verehrten Damen und Herren, rufen Sie gerne an unter der kostenfreien Telefonnummer 0800 303 808 909 0800 303 808 909. Unsere freundlichen Mitarbeiter im Kundenservice nehmen Ihre Bestellung sehr gerne entgegen. Heute haben wir das Produkt, was es noch niemals gegeben hat. Wir haben die komplette Diskografie von Underground Resistance als Vinyl-Obstseller, meine Damen und Herren. Und meine Damen und Herren, Sie werden sich sicher fragen, was diese Rarität, die komplette Diskografie von Underground Resistance in der Obstschale kostet. Sie kostet nicht 99 €, sie kostet auch nicht 79 €. Hier bei uns heute bei BS24 sage und schreibe 59,99, meine Damen und Herren. Greifen Sie jetzt zum Hörer, rufen Sie an. Meine Damen und Herren, dieses Produkt sieht nicht nur optisch fantastisch aus, nein, es ist auch ein Top-Qualitätsprodukt aus Deutschland, meine Damen und Herren. Dieses Produkt ist nicht nur bruchsicher, sondern auch sehr formstabil. Man kann hier wirklich einiges mitmachen. Auch die Kinder im Haushalt werden mit diesem Vinylprodukt sehr viel Spaß haben. Es passt sehr viel rein, wie Sie sehen, bis zu 5 Früchte. Und es ist spülmaschinensicher. Und meine Damen und Herren, Sie werden sich sicherlich fragen, welche Labels wir exklusiv für Sie selektiert haben, um dieses Top-Produkt hier herzustellen. Neben Giegling sind da nämlich noch ein paar wirklich sehr exklusive Nummern dabei. Wir haben zum Beispiel Ivo mit dabei, wir haben Drumcode gewinnen können, wir haben auch die Jungs von Spandau 20 dabei, natürlich B-Pitch, Far East Recordings und aus den Niederlanden. Es hat lange gedauert, um sie zu überzeugen, aber sie sind dabei. Deckmantel, meine Damen und Herren. Meine sehr verehrten Damen und Herren, Sekunde. Okay, wie ich gerade höre, dieses Produkt wird wieder gekauft wie sonst was. Wir haben nur noch 12 Exemplare aktuell. Jetzt schon. Okay, wie ich gerade gehört habe, ich kann es Ihnen verraten, wir haben noch einen exklusiven Deal für den übernächsten Anrufer. Rufen Sie jetzt an und bekommen diesen USB-Stick mit dazu. Jetzt fragen Sie sich, was für ein USB-Stick? Das ist nicht irgendein USB-Stick, meine Damen und Herren. Das ist der USB-Stick von King mit so viel unveröffentlichtem Material. Ich kann es Ihnen gar nicht beschreiben, wie wertvoll dieses Ding ist. Rufen Sie jetzt an, meine Damen und Herren. 0800 303 808 909 und sichern Sie sich Ihre persönliche, limitierte, einzigartige Vinyl-Obstschale. Das ist so Wahnsinn, dieses Angebot. Wenn ich hier nicht stehen würde, ich hätte schon längst angerufen. Probieren Sie es aus. Meine sehr verehrten Damen und Herren, herzlichen Dank, dass Sie so zahlreich angerufen haben. Gerade kam die Info rein, wir sind ausverkauft, das Lager ist leer, wir haben keine Vinyl-Obstschalen mehr. Vielen, vielen Dank, dass Sie bei uns angerufen haben und in unser Produkt vertraut haben. Bleiben Sie aber sehr gerne dran. Das nächste Produkt, da freue ich mich ganz besonders drauf. Mein guter Freund Richie Horton wird nämlich kommen und die nächste Stunde mit uns verbringen. Wir werden sehr viel Sake trinken und Sake-Sekt. Seien Sie gespannt, was da auf Sie zukommen wird. Und nächste Woche bei uns im Angebot, Peggy Goo präsentiert ihre neue Müllsack-Kollektion, designt bei Peggy Goo persönlich, egal ob Küche, Bad oder Strand. Sie hat den richtigen dabei. Bleiben Sie dran, vielen Dank, bis bald.
Some of us have to move before we all can stand tall, standing on the shoulders of the giants that have come before. Some of you have to move before we all can be talking, hit the ground and change the mindset. Some of us have to move before we all can stand tall, standing on the shoulders of the giants that have come before. Some of you have to move before we all can be talking, hit the ground and change the mindset.
Ooh, never have I seen so many evil eyes put our lives in the hands of time. Was the one for believing dirty lies, bleed them dry and leave them none the wiser.
us have to move before we all can stand tall, standing on the shoulders of the giants that have come before. Some of you have to move before we all can be talking. Hit the ground and change the mindset. Some of us have to move before we all can stand tall, standing on the shoulders of the giants that have come before. Some of you have to move before we all can be talking. Hit the ground and change the mindset. 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 Hit the ground and change the mindset.
Greetings, I am Otto von Schida from the Bermuda Triangle. I come to Krake to decalcify the pineal gland and base wave all human mankind. From here, opening portholes to the Bermuda Triangle. Basically, I heard about Krake many years back, and then Nico reached out to one of my booking agents, and my booking agent really loves Krake, so it was like, we must do this. So we figured it out, and the magic finally happened, and I'm here. I'm blessed to be here. I'm so happy. I want to shine light through me and give it all to the speakers tonight. Is gonna come out of the speakers and liquefy ears.
Ich heiße Uwe Locati. Ich bin bei Igmar Welle schon seit 4 Jahren von Anfang an angefangen.
Ich bin Werner Sojo und Igmar Welle ist ein Workshop für Menschen mit Handicap, die mit Musik noch nicht so in Berührung gekommen sind und es gerne mehr lernen möchten.
Dann mit der Zeit habe ich das gelernt, mit der Synthesizer am Anfang und dann mit der Zeit auch was anderes, auf so Mischpult umzuspielen. Mein Traum wäre, dass ich selber auflege in eine Disco mit meinem Mischpult als DJ.
Guten Morgen! Aufstehen! Los, beweg jetzt dein... Also ich bin seit 2 Jahren dabei und letztes Jahr hatten wir 9 Auftritte. Es war auf jeden Fall eine richtig geile Zeit und es hat Spaß gemacht. Das habe ich gehört, Benny! Yeah! It's battle time! Woo! Und für die Zukunft wünsche ich mir, dass ich mehr Platten produzieren kann und noch bekannter werde und wir generell von Igmar Welle wieder mehr Auftritte haben und das alles gut über die Bühne bringen und ja, Dankeschön. Ich bin Black Devil, ich will feiern! Ah!
Wow.